Hey YouTube, I'm going to do a quick overview on these Rockler Rock Steady shop stands. I bought 2 complete kits and then several parts that my local Rockler store had in stock. They did not have a lot in stock, so I kind of pieced together what I wanted. Even much of what I need is online says it's oversold. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I didn't know about, and I figured since I watched a lot of YouTube videos and did a lot of research on these before I bought them, and I still didn't know stuff, I would do a little bridge between what I don't know and what I thought I knew. So my goal is to replace this 14-foot long section of 2x4 and plywood tops. My miter saw is in there. I'd like to get these bottom cabinets out and repurpose those somewhere else. So I can just show you the first stand that I built. It's just a 16 by 16 by 28. And I was wondering how much actual travel these feet give you. So the 28 is measuring from the top to the bottom of the metal leg. The adjustable foot will give you another 4 inches. So this can be made up to 32 inches tall. An interesting thought. So this is just a mocked up drawer that I have in here. But something that I found interesting was I went ahead and spent the extra money on these drawer rails, the drawer slide rails. And it's to make it easier to attach your drawer slides, so they're right at the edge. They line up perfectly, and this lines up excellently. It's awesome. But what I found is there's not a lot of mounting holes that line up with the actual drawer slide. So to mount my drawer slide, I bought 16-inch drawer slides to go with this 16-inch rail, and they don't line up at all. So I had to put in a 14-inch drawer slide to get it to line up with the 16-inch mounting bracket. So I don't know if they're specific to the drawer slides that Rockler sells. The ones I had bought at like various different stores over the years, and I just had them. So it'd be nice. Let's see if I can get in there. I was able to get one screw way in the back, and then the other screw is under here. Kind of got to pull that out, and it's on the side right under there. I will look on the outside here. There's many holes there's many holes in this bracket, but none of them, only 2 of them lined up with these particular drawer slides that I had. So that was rather inconvenient. It'd be nice to know. I did not buy any of the slides from Rockler. It'd be nice to know if they line up better. I'd like to have more than just 2 mounting spots, although I think this will be fine for my needs. The other thing I thought was really interesting, this thing goes together very well. It was pretty much bulletproof the first time I built it. Really sturdy, really solid. I've got no complaints about how it went together. But you cannot build the frame and then add the drawer slides later unless you take most of this. You have to loosen all of the screws. You don't have to take them out, but you have to loosen them and make the whole entire stand, wobbly all over again to get these slides in, and then tighten everything back up. So I did see that in one of the videos that Rockler had posted, but it was just a quick little mention, and I forgot about it. So they did mention that in one of their shorts, their YouTube shorts. All the nuts are 1/2-inch nuts, and then some of the stands come with. So there's 2 spots right here on the side where you can mount this rail. So you can go high, right to the top, or you can go low, kind of probably 4 or 5 inches down from the top. That's pretty nice. I like that. The thing I didn't like was they don't give you that option here. Like if I want to be right at the bottom and make it they go all the way to the bottom. They don't give you that option. So you are stuck putting this at this level here. The top has holes so that you can mount your whatever, plywood or melamine or whatever top you're going to put on here, router top. This is just going to be 16 by 16. This is going to be a little sharpening stand for one of my sharpening tools. Like I said, they give you about 4 inches of travel on that threaded foot. I did not get the rollers because they were not in stock. I would have liked to have gotten some rollers because I do want this to be a mobile cart. So because of the problem I had with the drawer slides, my little mocked up drawer here, if I go right to the back of the drawer slide here where I want to be, I had to use a shorter slide. So now my drawer is short. I have to cut the sides and make it longer to come out and match that face right there. So that was something to take into consideration. Next time I'm near Rockler, I will grab some of their drawer slides to see how they match up. I might actually ask the Rockler guys to open them at the store. So this is the drawer bracket. It's a 16-inch drawer bracket. And as you can see with the stand, the 16-inch top, 16-inch bottom, 16-inch bracket, everything lines up perfectly. I mean, it was obviously made to fit together, and it was made very well. I've definitely got no issues with that. I tried a couple of different slide options, like I had mentioned. One was from another woodworking store that I bought like 4 or 5 years ago and just been carrying them around forever. A couple were from big box stores. So the slides I bought weren't just from one place. They were from multiple sources, and they both sets all the sets that I had didn't work very well. So the 16-inch to 16-inch rail did not work at all. I had to go to 14, like I said. So that's a little bit about what I can tell you about these Rockler stands. I really like them. Like I said, I'm replacing 14 feet, so I've got a lot of stands to build, and I'm hoping, some of the kits I have, like I said, didn't have much in stock, so I was buying some stuff. So this is a 20-inch rail. This is a 28-inch rail, and then I've got some 16-inch rails. So they're going to be different depths and different locations, depending on what my purpose is. This is going to be for my router table, so I don't need that to be, is that 28? I think it's 18 by 20 by 32. So I've got 16 by 20 by 32, 18 by 20 by 32, and 20 by 20 by 32. And they're going to have different purposes and different uses. So I'm hoping that either I can make it work the way it is, or I can make some adjustments as I go. I got the 44-inch wide stretchers, so it's going to hopefully span my space pretty well. And there is in here somewhere, there is a like a middle upright section that, if you're looking at the stand, would go from top to bottom right in the middle. It doesn't come down to touch the floor, so that if you want to have drawers on one side and another bank of drawers, or drawers in a door, cabinet door, you can do multiple things with it. So I'm pretty excited. If you're interested in these Rockler stands, I would tell you to check them out, do some research, see if it'll fit your needs. And I will be posting some videos on these as I go. I'm going to try to build one every few days between my work schedule and running the farm. And I'll try to post videos on any inconsistencies I find. One of the things that I thought was really nice, this is all extra hardware. So they give you lots of hardware options. These washers aren't extra. I was supposed to put those on and I chose not to. But they give you a flathead screw, and then they give you a tapered a tapered screw. So you can use whatever you need in whatever application you're doing, and I found that to be super helpful because there were some spots, like I used these in the drawer slides to get them to sit flush with the drawer slide, and that worked really nice. But there were some spots where this screw worked better for me, so I used that. They have a lock nut with them, so all the little screws have a nice little lock nut, which was great. All the larger 1/2 inch nuts and bolts for this, the nuts had lock nuts on them as well. I found them to be really awesome, and I thought they did a great job designing this rack. So, like I said, if you're interested, keep an eye out. I'll post a few more videos on these as I build up this wall, and you can see how it progresses. Thanks for watching.